Hello everybody, and welcome back to some All the Mod 6 to the Sky. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode we got together and we done astral sorcery stuff. One thing that I just now realized, I just finished recording that episode. I'm getting ready to get together and start doing the next episode. We're getting our regen effect over here. Before we done that. It was stopping like right here-ish, but yeah, it's coming way back here now. So most of our base, pretty much a huge chunk of our base now has regen. Um, so that's awesome. That's kind of what I was hoping for because I want to be able to go out a little bit in order to do our blood magic stuff. We're not going to mess with that today. Today we're going to work on some other stuff. We're going to work, first off, I got a gift. I got given an infinite storage disk. We're gonna have to craft one of these eventually. But I was given it, so now we have like unlimited storage in our refined storage drive. But we're going to be getting into a bit of at least beginnings of some auto crafting today. I want to start getting these guys upgraded. So that's what we are going to start with today. But I want to start with these crafters. We've got to make these crafters, which I want to get to the point of making the creative crafter. We should be able to do that. It's not anything that we don't have the stuff for. So that is kind of where we are headed with this right this minute. I need one of those. I need one of these. And I need a regular crafter. And then we need a iron crafter. And then we need a gold crafter. And then I want a diamond crafter, which we need these withering processors for. And we've got all the stuff to do that. We might as well make a few. That's probably going to not be enough because we're going to need those for the diamond. We're going to need those for the netherite. And then we're also going to need that for these guys. I also need to make more netherite. That works. This guy, no, that's not where we are. We're on this guy here. Think that's enough. But okay, there we go. We've got our creative crafter. So the difference between all these crafters, regular crafter, it doesn't say exactly what it does, but it doesn't hold very many patterns and doesn't have very fast speed. The Iron Crafter has spots for 27 patterns and it has a 1 times base speed. Gold, 45 patterns, 5 times. Diamond Crafter, 63 with a base speed of 25. Netherite is 81 and a base speed of 125. And the Creative Crafter has 108 slots and 60,000 blocks per tick. That's pretty good. The other thing I should have thought about getting is I need pattern stuffs. We're going to need a pattern grid, which we don't even have patterns. We've got 10 patterns. We're going to need the grid, which I don't have one of these. And I don't have one of those. And I don't have one of those. And now I should have all the above. So we've got our grid. We've got our pattern grid. And now we can place this guy right here with it. And we can start making patterns. So environmental tech is where we are at. And what we are wanting to make patterns for. So we need patterns for this guy. We're going to need patterns for this guy. We're going to need patterns for this guy, and then this guy, and then this guy. Alright, that takes care of that part of this. We need patterns for structure panels. We've got pattern. That's not what I wanted. Let's do this over here. That way I don't accidentally do this. Structure panels. We need patterns for. We're going to need patterns for gold nuggets. The only thing we may run into is not having the stuff that we need in order to do. We might as well go make patterns for these and that and those. It's for stuff like ingots and glass, and we're eventually going to get to that point. Alright, so now I need. Oh, we need patterns for this guy. Alright, so pattern. That takes care of this one. Pattern. No. I don't want this to be exact. So that takes care of that guy. Laser lens holder. We need that guy. That guy. Gold nugget. Structure panel. Obsidian plate. Redstone plate. This one. We want this guy. And now I'm out of blank patterns. Alright, so patterns. Patterns, 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 patterns. I need these. I got one. I'm out of glass. That's easy enough to take care of, though. Because we're going to have to make a bunch of glass in order to do this. We finished with that guy. And the last thing we need is that guy. We also need... I might as well go ahead and do glass right quick. The other thing we needed was null modifier. So, let's throw all these guys in here. And let's start crafting some of this stuff up. Alright, so we want... That's not the one that I wanted. No redstone signal. I want to display only craftables. Alright, so in order to make this guy here, we need 3 laser cores. Alright. Sorry, I had a thing. We're going to need 1 laser lens holder. We're going to need 3 laser cores. We are going to need 28. Let's go ahead and make 30 of these. That's pretty quick. Let's go ahead and get 16 panels. I have structure panels in here twice. Okay, that was just weird. Let's go ahead and make 20 of those. And then we need 4 modifiers. Right now we're just doing null modifiers. And then I need input in... Well, I need just input blocks. Maybe we should have made some patterns for those. So let's go back. Let's do this. We can do the litherite ones. That's chironite, nanorite, rhodium. That's the one we can do. Alright, so let's make some patterns for these. FE input block. We've got all of... Wait, this is output. I need input. FE input. We've got recipes for all of that. We need a recipe for redstone blocks. And that takes care of that one. And then we can do one with this guy here. And those can all go in there. And that's taken care of. So we want a rhodium. I need one of those. Shoot. We didn't do this guy, I guess, for this. Okay, that's not going to work. Alright, we'll just take those out. And we'll just craft these by hand. Alright, so we've got number 1 set up. I just got to plug in all the goodies. This guy goes here. We can run our power from it. There we go. That's giving it power. And then we just need to give it its crystal miner back. And it should be, that's going to cost 2,000. This thing is generating 4,000. We've got plenty of power to run this guy. Now, I need to make the other one. Alright, so I got the other one built. We were using this one to get metallic ore. But I think for the time being, we are going to change this to... where is my crystal miner? Multi-miner, crystal miner. I think we're going to go ahead and change this to that. That way we can try to power through some of these tiers and start collecting a bunch of what we need, because we are going to be needing a bunch of these. We have not got any of the next tier, and one of the things that I noticed is it did not use these to auto craft the next tier of this stuff. So now that that's done, it's on to our next bit of business. Alright, so we've got miners mining, we've got sifters sifting, we're gathering all kinds of stuff, but the one thing we haven't done yet is upgrade our mob farm. So that is now what we are going to work on. I've already built this guy out. Good news is we are not in a slime chunk this time, which is nice. This is all ready to go. All we got to do is turn it off. Now there's a few things that we need to do before we do that. First things first, there's a new thing in mob grinding utilities. Dreadful Dirt, which is basically the new Cursed Earth. We need rotten eggs for this, and to do that we need some GM chicken feed, which we need some fluid XP buckets. That's the only thing that we're missing from this equation, is fluid XP. But we can do this. Let's get us a singularity tank. Let's get us a hopper, and let's make us an XP drink. And then I need 4 buckets. Beautiful. Alright, so we can just place this guy down anywhere. And then we just need to get 4 buckets worth. That'll work. We'll just leave that there for the time being. We'll probably need it again eventually. And then after that, all we need is that right there. We've got plenty of other seeds. Now, we've got the GM chicken feed. Let's go feed a chicken. There we go. We've got a rotten egg. This creates a 5x5 area. Now, I do not know if this will spread or not. I've never messed with it, haven't messed with it. We may have to do more of this. That's the reason why, one of the reasons why we left that up there. So let's go ahead and throw this down. Lights are supposed to take care of that. It's not what that says. Light level 10 and above. Alright. We may have to make that a little brighter in there. Anyways, we need to work towards, first things first, Industrial foregoing. We want our mob grinder. Our mob crusher. This guy here. Before we can do that, we need advanced machine frames, which means we need pink slime. So we need to make this guy here. So let's get it going. Gold gear. Sword. Whoops. I don't have any sticks. We've got plenty of wood, though. There's second sword. 2 axes. And that should give us what we need. Beautiful. We just need a couple of small tanks. I don't need big tanks for this just yet. Well, we've got big tanks for it. We might as well. Alright, so there's that. We're also going to need to do some range add-ons. I would think that one would be enough. We'll go ahead and do the gold ones for this. Alright, so we've got this guy running. We've got it storing all of its goods. The only thing we need to do now is get us... That's funny. Get us some more of the dirt. So, let me get to work on making that, and I'll be back. Alright, so this is now fully functioning. And it's doing a pretty good job spawning mobs. We're getting a lot of other mobs outside of just the vanilla mobs, which is nice. We've got quite a bit of liquid meat. We've got a little bit of pink slime, not too much. But yeah. That is the thing. So we've got what we need. I need to grab a bucket. Let's grab a couple of buckets. So the question is how do I get anything out of this? Why can't I? Something's going on. Alright, I got it figured out. So, we take this thing out. You can hold shift with it in your hand and use your scroll wheel. And now, well, we can't do that, but we can place it down. Why it doesn't save that for us. But, like I said, we can... Still does that. That's alright. We can fix that for the time being. Let's grab another tank. Let's grab this guy for the moment. We're going to need a bunch of it anyways. That goes there. I need some cobblestone to replace the hole I just filled or emptied. Let's get this guy out. Let's set this to, that's the wrong one. Emptying. Well, that'll work too. That kind of sucks though. I didn't want to have to do that. But we should be able to pipe out of it now. Do that. We need our wrench. And there's probably something that I'm doing wrong with this because I've never used this before other than just storage. But that should be getting us... No, that's not getting us anything else out of it. Let's set this again. Empty. That's all we need. We're fixing to turn it off anyway. So let's place this guy down. We need in order to make this guy here. We need to make a pity machine frame. I need one of these. We've got that. We need a simple machine frame, which needs plastic, iron, nether brick, gold gear, and some. We got latex. So, nether brick, iron, gold gear, and we need plastic. Beautiful. Plastic, nether brick, iron, pity machine frame, gold gear. Beautiful. That's going to take just a second. So, I just realized something. They have added plastic sheets to this, so we don't really need to do this anymore. We've already got a ton of plastic. Let's make sure it works. Let's go grab us a couple pieces of plastic. Let's grab that. We are also going to need netherite scrap, diamond gear, and some gold. We've got all the above. Also need a flux point. I went ahead and made another one of these. That way we got one for plastic, one for pink slime. We're going to need both of them eventually anyways. And our 2 pieces of plastic. That does work. Oh, that's awesome. That means we don't have to deal with this guy no more. We can put that away for now. And there we go. We've got our advanced machine frame. Beautiful. Alright, so we're back to our mob crusher. This guy here. We need books. We need some paper. We've got both of those. We need a sword. And there we go. We've got our mob crusher. Beautiful. We are going to need a tank of some kind. These guys, man, we're going to go ahead and use it for now. I'm not liking... I'd like to just go ahead and connect this up to this guy, but yeah, it's not... yeah, it's just not working the way I want it to work. It's nice that we've got a place to store a whole bunch of fluids, but I wish I could just reach in there with a bucket. Like I said, maybe there's something I'm doing wrong. Maybe I could hit the right buttons. I don't know. But for now, we're going to just use this guy. Alright, so I need another flux point. I'm also going to need to get us another... That's not where I wanted that. That guy there. We're going to need... that can go there. The fluid should be good enough for this. We are going to need to make us a ender chest. This guy here, that guy there. Do we have any brown wool? We do. We hooked a brown chest up there, and then we never used it for anything. And then we need some item pipes, which we had a whole bunch of mechanism ones, which I don't see anymore. I guess I used them all. So let's go ahead and make up some upgrades for this. There's that, and finally, netherite. That should be alright for getting this stuff out of here pretty quick. Let's do that there. This goes there. This guy can go in here like so. That should speed this up quite a bit. Now all I need to do is get us a range upgrade. Alright, so we've got the range grade up here. We can hide the working area. Let's turn this thing off, and we should start getting mob drops. Are we really going through them that quick? Yeah, it's sucking them out pretty quick. That's good. That's what we want. This guy's filling up. That's what we want. We want a bunch of essence. We'll have to see about doing something else. I would like to get this to where we're killing these guys just a wee bit faster, but you know, we can only do so much right now. We can make the upgrades. Maybe we should do that right quick. Alright, so we've got speed tier 2 add-on and efficiency tier 2 add-on. That was not what I wanted to do. I forget that I'm on there. So this should keep this guy empty. Should have plenty. It's really sucking that stuff out a lot faster than I thought it would. But that's going to get us a whole bunch of mob drops. We'll be able to clean up on that stuff now. And we have all of that stuff taken care of, which is absolutely beautiful. I just need to situate our pink slime here. Because, well, this isn't doing this. I thought I showed this off. Maybe that's why it's all dying so quickly. That's one issue that we've had. But it looks like everything's working just the way I want. Alright, so we are back. I've got speed and efficiency upgrades in this guy. I've got speed and efficiency upgrades to this guy. I went back up and made the advanced black hole tanks. These guys hold 65 million millibuckets, so 65,000. This should give us a nice little chunk of fluid storage for all of this. We're getting slime balls dropped in walls, and I'm not entirely for sure as to the reason why. But we'll keep an eye on that. We are getting the slime from Tinker stuff, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, everything's going the way we want it to, and with that, that's all I've got time for today. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!